So I'm sitting on the floor of my room right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of like a freak when it comes to germs. Like, if I think something is dirty or like there's germs on it, like I will freak out. Like, I can't do that. No, not me. And so I'm sitting on the carpet of my floor that I know has not been washed. Like, deep down, I'm not fine. I'm kind of having like a breakdown. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. I kind of can't sleep right now. It's 12 o'clock. Midnight, as, you know, some might say. But hey, what's going on in my life? Anything special going on? Yeah, kinda. Kinda can't move my wrist. So, that's a thing. I think my wrist is broken because I can't use it. If I move it, I will scream. It does hurt. Very bad. I was on my skateboard, you know, like skating as you do. I was skating on the street and it was wet, but I didn't know it was wet because there were shadows. So I couldn't actually see it was wet. But it definitely was wet, as I would find out later, of course. Probably shouldn't have been going that fast because I went to go make a turn, and since it was so wet, my wheels completely lost traction. Like, my wheels, they said, psh, see ya, boy. They're like, hey, bruh, this one's all on you. My board went, pew, and I went, pew. I wiped out bad. It was like one of those scenes in a movie where like, you're in slow motion. You're like, Like, I was in the air for like a solid 20 seconds, and like I could see the ground, like the concrete right there. I was like, oh my God. In no world does this end good. And so I hit the ground and I just roll over like 5 times. So that's fun. But like the weird part is there was this like psychopath on the sidewalk. He was right by me when I fell, and he didn't even care. Totally unfazed by the fact that my face just hit the concrete. He saw me wipe out, and he was like, man, I wonder what I'm having for dinner tonight. Like, I wiped out, and he was like, but like in the moment I was fine, you know. Like in the moment I got up, I was like, all right, anyone see that? No girls around? No girls saw that? All right, we're good. And then I got in my house, and I wasn't okay. Like, I couldn't move my wrist. I like looked down at my leg and like it was cut. I don't even remember hitting my leg on anything. It's like the gods were trying to hurt me and then they failed, and they're like, man, this sucks. Pew! Broken wrist. Pew! Cut leg. Like, dang, bro. Like, come on now. Like, chill. Like, and like it kind of sucks, to be honest, having one hand. I got out of the shower today and I tried to blow dry my hair, and I picked up my hair dryer with my left hand, and I felt pain that went beyond anything a human should ever experience. Kind of was not okay in that moment. I don't think there's anything like it, to be honest. Like, oh, you got in a car crash and like hit your head on the steering wheel and like went through the windshield. That's cute. That's real cute. I picked up my hair dryer with my left hand, and it hurt, to be honest. So. I also kind of can't put on clothes. Like, I was trying to put on my sweatshirt this morning, and I just couldn't. Like, I was trying to do it with one hand, but like I was failing miserably. So I went out to the kitchen without a shirt on, by the way, and like my whole family was there, and they're like, why don't you have a shirt on? I was like, oh, well, it's because I can't. So like, help me, please. If any of you are nice people, you would help me. And so it was like a weird thing where like my brother had to come help me put on my sweatshirt. It was like weird. You know what else like really isn't fun? This is gonna be a pretty controversial opinion. Winter, that's not really winter. That's what's going on here right now. Like, it's winter season, but it's hot. It should be cold, but that's not what it is right now. It's like 70 degrees outside and sunny. Like, what? Shouldn't it be like snowy and like 10 degrees outside? Like, when it's hot, I want it to be cold. And then when it's cold, I want it to be hot. So I was like kind of looking forward to the cold and like the snow, and now I don't have it. And so I'm mad. Like, everyone else is like, oh my God, the cold. Like, oh, I hate the cold. Like, that's not me, all right? Like, I need change. Like, sometimes I just need the change. I want to experience going outside and being freezing and having a terrible time. Like I need it to be so cold that I walk outside and I want to go right back inside. But you know what I do like? All right, I'll tell you something that's going good in my life. So I've been going to this restaurant and there's this girl that like takes my order and like whatever. She flirts with me like crazy amounts. Like today they called my name for the order and she was there and she's like, oh, PJ. And I like looked around. I was like, what? Who just said my name? And it was her. And I saw her. I was like, oh my God. Like she was like, I was like, what? Whoa. Like I'm just trying to eat. Like, whoa, like what are you trying to do right now? And then when I was walking out the restaurant, I like looked back and see if she was looking at me. She was, of course she was. And I like gave her like a nod, like a see you later. And she like gave me the same nod. Like it's so weird because she just like takes my order. Like I'm really just there to eat. Like what? Like it makes it more interesting. Definitely. Like the whole trip, I'm like, you know what? Something could happen here. And it makes eating weird and kind of cool and like adventurous. I don't even know. I'm tired. You know what? I'm going to sleep.